Welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves, where we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. It's brought to you by the Louisiana Lottery, Top Choice Products, Manda's Fine Meat, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana, Turner Industries, Care South Medical and Dental, Louisiana 988 Helpline, and Jerry Lane Chevrolet. Hello and welcome to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves, where each week we bring you all the exciting action of the Southern University football program. We come to you each week from Monte Cristo Cigar Bar and Restaurant located at 7808 Howell Boulevard. And of course you can come and get some wonderful food. You can also come and take part in their nightlife on the weekends. Of course, we want to thank Chef Celeste for the wonderful food she provides for us. You can check her out at chefceleste.com. And Coach, as the people see right there on TV, you can catch us about 4 times a week on TV, on Fox 44 on Tuesdays at 10, 4 times a week on Pelican, anytime at your convenience on our YouTube channel. Let's jump into it, Coach. We got a lot of highlights to show. Coach, incredible win against the Alcorn State Braves from 24-14 against one of the programs that has pretty much owned the Jaguars for the last 12 years. And so, you know, you got to really be happy, because I know the Jaguar Nation is happy, especially after a homecoming victory.
Yeah, Todd, it was a great atmosphere. We loved and appreciate the Jaguar Nation, all the alumni that came out and supported us. It was great time. The guys played hard. You know, these last 3 years, we're 2-1 versus Alcorn State. So, you know, the stage was set. You know, they had their way with us last year. And then, so we won a revenge game. We just wanted to make sure that history didn't repeat itself, and the guys were inspired.
You know, Coach, I want to say congratulations again, because the game was like watching 2 heavyweight fighters. You know, you guys were going back and forth. We scored, they scored. The game ended up tied at the halftime. You had to be pleased with how your team played and responded to the ebb and flow of the game in the first half.
Yeah, I did. We talked about all last week about execution to eliminate those slow starts. We wanted to be aggressive early. We got down to the 1-yard line. They stopped us. We thought that, you know, we got a great spot. We got a bad spot. And so, you know, we just kept trying to force our will, and I thought those guys did a great job of responding. Well,
let's jump into those highlights and show the Jaguar Nation and football fans exactly what happened at Homecoming 2024. Here you see the Jaguars on the move.
Great run by Kobe Dillon here. I thought he was going to house call that, but it's an excellent run. This is another great run here. The offensive line does a good job of opening, creating those gaps.
Coach, it was good to see Kobe get going early.
Yeah, it was. This was Barry Remo. Thought the spot was real questionable, real bad on that, but you got to play. Right here, they went max protect. Horatio Johnson, was great to have him back. He's a ball hawk. He went up and got the football. We got the ball right back.
Called high pointing it, huh?
Exactly. And here's C.J. Russell getting his chance to run the football there. They stopped us right there on the 4th and 1. We're back on defense. They had a decent run right here. They fumbled the ball, and we took advantage of the takeover.
Coach, got to ask you, the 4th and 1 decision on 2 different terms. Why go for the 4th and 1 versus the 3 points?
Well, because, you know, it's a mindset. You know, we want to, you know, impose our will. Like I tell people all the time, field goals are great. Field goals are good, but touchdowns are great.
Yeah.
So we wanted to put 7 on the board as opposed to 3 here. We just missed. Guys just missed assignment here. The safety overran the gap and gave them an easy touchdown here. This is a screen out to Tyler Kirkwood. Does a good job of getting the first down. We're back with Kobe Dillon running the football. Second quarter. This is a good job here by C.J. Russell, running hard. Thought the running backs did a really good job of running the football.
Hitting the right holes.
Not letting the first guy take him down. This is a good job here by Dupree Fuller. Again, solid by the tight ends all year. This is another good run by Kobe. This is a great catch right here by Travion Brown. He had a great game. It was good to see him. Here it is. Noah keeps the ball. This is what we're talking about. Great job of leaping and scoring, tying the ball game up, of course, with Josh Griffin making the extra point.
Score's tied up right here, 7-7.
So quarterback, we knew he was elusive, but we wanted to keep our eyes on him and keep people around him. So defense played lights out.
Good containment.
It's good. Another good run by Kobe Dillon. The offensive line did a really good job of opening up those holes. Noah did a better job of finding the receivers, taking what they were giving him. Here, he does a good job of keeping the play alive. Kirkwood does a good job of getting the first down.
Yep.
Once again, those guys did a great job. The running backs did a great job of running the football. They found their groove. This was a great throw and catch right here by Travion Brown. It's great to see him get his first collegiate touchdown. Really happy for that young man because he's been working hard. It was 14-7. Right here, we just gotta protect the football. Right here, we know those guys are coming.
Yep.
They lead the country in takeaways or tops in takeaways. And right here, we come back defensively. And right here, I thought this was a bad call.
It was, Coach.
He was out at the 2-yard line, but you got to live with it.
I said that from the press box. There was no way that was a touchdown. I know you guys had to look at it on the film and go, what the heck? Yeah. Did the SWAC discuss that on the coach's call today?
No, we didn't talk about it today. We do an individual call to the supervisor of officials, and you know, the call is the call. You can't do anything about it. You just hope that they make sure that they do whatever they have to do to correct it.
All right, when we come back, we're going to have the second half highlights on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. Stay with us. For 25 years, we've been providing top choice goods and top choice service. So we're celebrating our 25th anniversary of Top Choice products. We want to thank you, our Top Choice customers, for helping us achieve this milestone. 25 years later, we're proud to offer a variety of top products and services like custom orders to take care of your family, organization, or business. At Top Choice Products, for 25 years, our priority every day has been providing you great Top Choice products and customer service.
Get your groove on with 3 new groovy games from the lottery. Put your boogie shoes on and pick up wild nines. You could win up to $9,000. Add in some smooth moves while adding up your cash. Play Add It Up. Win up to $15,000. This game is out of sight. Play Crossword Cash. Top prize is a whopping $30,000. Boogie on down to your nearest lottery retailer and play all 3 games today.
Life in Louisiana is like a run-on sentence. A poem that doesn't rhyme. Life is here, now. For life's moments, big and small, always there. The right card, the right care.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. Coach, as I said earlier, we're up 14-14 at the half, playing really well. What do you tell your team at the half to guard from a letdown?
Well, just basically told them, you know, 14-14 at halftime. We left some points out on the field. We know that if we execute that we can, you know, do what we need to do to win the ball game. Don't look at the scoreboard, just win every play and make the plays that we're supposed to make, be our best selves.
Coach, you just took my next talking point. Points left on the field. I thought we left 10 to 14 points on the field, especially in the first half. You know, what do you say to your team when scoring opportunities are missed like that?
Well, basically, we just got to continue to execute.
Yeah.
And, you know, we got to protect the football, because I really thought when we were driving down the field and we got stripped, that fumble, the receiver got stripped, I thought we were really moving the ball down. I thought had we gone down and scored, that would have really put us ahead and in a situation where it would have made it real tough for them to come back.
Coach Graves, your defense came up big at crucial moments in this game. 4 key sacks, the big INT by Horatio. You had incredible pass coverage, key stops on key drives. Talk about the scheme Coach Miller and his defensive staff drew up for that beautiful game plan.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing every week. Coach Miller and the defensive staff, they do a great job of going in and looking at what the opponent is doing. We knew that the quarterback was going to be an issue, so we wanted to make sure that we contained him and the running game, and for the most part we did. So we just had to make sure that we kept our eyes on everybody, stayed in the right lanes, and you know, make sure we execute.
All right, let's jump into those second half highlights from the homecoming win at A.W. Mumford Stadium. Here we are on defense. Again,
great
the defense.
tackle for loss here.
Yep.
I think it's Kelby
Gibbons.
So right here, we lose contain initially, but we wound up getting them out. Offense gets the ball back. It's a great catch here by the freshman, redshirt freshman, Cam Jefferson. This is a good job of stopping them. We made those guys, you know, throw, work, and earn everything. This is a great catch right here by Quay Davis, because that was a much-needed first down. We're deep in our own territory. This is a good job here of containing the quarterback. I thought the guys did a great job of holding those guys to 76 yards passing.
Man,
that
was
a good
the
job
right
by
decision.
Noah. First, I thought it was a shot on him sliding, but you know, they looked at it and they said he didn't make contact on him. So T-Set comes in and he just. This is about when Coach Frederick says, "Hey, we're gonna
grind it out."
Grind it out. We saw some things. Coach Nivens, the offensive line coach, did a great job of giving great information of what was there, and so those guys did a great job. This is a great 39-yard field goal by Josh Griffin to give us the lead and give us a little breathing room, and then defensively we come right back out and we
great
start playing lights out.
Yep.
Right here, he scrambles. It's a great job of putting the hat on the ball. Great job by Herman Brister, the third. And here Kendrick Grimes did exactly what we tell him, trust it. And in open field, very few guys are going to bring that guy down and keep him out of the end zone.
That was a beautiful 51-yard run.
And that's an extra point by Josh Griffin again. That puts us up 24-14.
And the Jaguars win 24-14. Homecoming 2024, a classic in the books. When we come back, we'll have our Jerry Lane Chevrolet Players of the Week on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves.
Get your game plan together and ride into football season and be the MVP with a new vehicle from Jerry Lane.
Folks, come on down to Jerry Lane Chevrolet, the #1 Chevy dealer in the state, and ask for the Coach T. Graves Special.
To protect my mental health, I like to listen to music and go on walks and just try to clear my mind.
I like to just go home, turn off all electronics, go on Do Not Disturb on my phone, and just sit there and prepare for the next day.
I read my Bible app every morning, and I also read daily affirmations just to make sure I stay motivated in my day-to-day.
To protect my mental health, I just take little breaks during stressful situations and realize where you are and what you're doing and reevaluate the situation from a different angle.
I like to journal, listen to music, and go on walks. The scenery really uplifts me.
I personally listen to music, I read books, I give myself affirmations to know that I'm going to be okay, and I know that I am better at defeating my mental.
Please call 988 if you're struggling with mental health or you need someone to talk to.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats, the flavor says it all.
Mom, You know I hate going to the dentist.
Yes, but you're a real trooper and didn't give Dr. Daniel any problem.
Well, I like Dr. Pam. She really knows how to get me to relax. And I like how my teeth look when we leave Care South.
Well, that's what a good dentist is supposed to do.
At Care South, our dental team works hard to create beautiful smiles and take great care of your teeth. Call us for an appointment today.
Get your game plan together and ride into football season and be the MVP with a new vehicle from Jerry Lane.
Folks, come on down to Jerry Lane Chevrolet, the #1 Chevy dealer in the state, and ask for the Coach T. Graves special.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. Coach, of course, each week in this segment, we have our Jerry Lane Chevrolet Players of the Week. Who were those offensive, defensive, and special teams Players of the Week?
Offensively was running back Kendrick Grimes. Defensively was Horatio Johnson, safety. And special teams was Josh Griffin, our kicker.
Great choices, great choices. After the game, Coach Joe Dupree and I actually caught up with Kendrick Grimes and also Vincent Page Jr., and Joe filed this report.
Well, Tide is homecoming 2024 on the Bluff. Impressive win tonight as we beat the Alcorn Braves to become #1 in the West. And one of the reasons we did that was because of the young man I'm before right now, Mr. Kendrick Grimes. And Mr. Grimes, listen, you had 13 carries for 133 yards with that 51-yard game-winning touchdown. What made the offense work tonight the way it did?
Just trust. It's trust. Everybody do their 1-11, and everybody trust each other to do their parts, and that's what happened. When my O-line collected the 5 that was up front, I just had to reward them by scoring a big touchdown. But everything we had to do was just trust one another, all trust.
Well, it was definitely that, and I heard that some folks said that you got to stop tiptoeing around, and tonight you ran angry. It seemed to be you followed all the blocks that were set for you, and every time I saw you touch the ball, it looked like your mind was on one thing and one thing only, making it to the end zone. Talk to me about that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As they say, they say I've been tiptoeing. My old lineman been on me at practice, so I just have to reward them and just trust them. That's all I did. Just put all my trust in them. They made the block, and I just hit the hole and ran angry all night, and they rewarded into a dub.
I'm here with Vincent Page Jr., and Vincent, seemed like from the opening moment of this game, the defense had something on their mind, and that was to get on Alcorn, make turnovers, and hit them hard in the mouth. You had 12 tackles tonight. Talk to me about that, about how the defense put it together to make this win for tonight.
We just trusted each other, doing your assignment every play, really just being out there with guys you love. It makes your job a lot easier, makes you want to play a little harder. So I think we came out with the right intensity going into next week. So
I can say this, man, listen, y'all were hitting hard. It was turnover after turnover. Let's talk about this as we move forward. Tonight, y'all earned the name Dog Day Defense because it was y'all that literally kept the offense out there by y'all tenacity on being on a team like Alcorn. How did y'all contain the quarterback and make sure that y'all were always in his face and just disrupting the plays when they were trying to run?
Our defensive coordinator and our defensive staff put us in a great position to be able to make plays, and people just trusted the people around them to do their job, and that's what we did.
Back to you, Todd and Coach, back in studio.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks, Vincent, and thanks, Kendrick. All right, Coach, as I said, I'm on the record for saying who schedules Alcorn State for homecoming, but I stand corrected. That game will go down as a classic. I want to say congratulations to you again. When we come back, we'll look ahead. This week, we go to Tallahassee and play the Florida A&M Rattlers. Stay with us on the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves.
Remember what it's like to sing your lungs out? Dance until you're dizzy. Dance until dawn. And never miss a beat. Use your wings. Because you've got the compassion of the cross, the security of the shield, and the comfort of blue behind you. Live Louisiana. We've got you.
At
CareSouth Medical and Dental WIC, we take pride in helping families to better understand their nutritional needs. Our goal is to help expecting mothers and new mothers to take the best care of themselves and develop a healthy lifestyle that will benefit their infants from birth to childhood. When you participate in the WIC program, you will receive healthy, nutritious foods, breastfeeding support, and nutritional counseling. At CareSouth WIC, we believe healthy families are the best families. Call us for an appointment today at 225-650-2093.
For 25 years, we've been providing top choice goods and top choice service. So we're celebrating our 25th anniversary of Top Choice products. We want to thank you, our Top Choice customers, for helping us achieve this milestone. 25 years later, we're proud to offer a variety of top products and services like custom orders to take care of your family, organization, or business. At Top Choice Products, for 25 years, our priority every day has been providing you great Top Choice products and customer service.
Man, there are too many miles on this truck. I have got to get a new one.
Where am I? Who are you?
Man, I have got to get a new truck. I can't even get my boat in the water.
We're at Jerry Lane Chevrolet. We have a huge inventory of vehicles. I can get you in a new truck like.
Wow, this is perfect. Thank you so much, Jerry Lane guy.
Come see us at Jerry Lane and put yourself in a new Chevy just like that.
I guess I gotta walk home, man.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves. Coach, we now turn our attention to the FAMU Rattlers and that long 8-hour trip to Tallahassee. The Rattlers are going to sit at 3-3 on the season, and they're coming off a 35-21 loss to Jackson State this past weekend. They actually sit in 4th place in the SWAC East, which is kind of rare for them because they've been at the top, and they're 1-1 in the conference. Coach T. Graves, the Rattlers have beaten us the last 2-3 years. I actually thought we should have won 2 of those games. Talk to us a little bit about what the Rattlers like to do on offense and defense.
Well, you know, those guys are well coached. They do a really good job. They are balanced on offense. They run the ball well. They throw the ball well. They have a quarterback who's a transfer that's a field general. He does a good job of facilitating what they want to do schematically, and then defensively, they want to get after it. They want to get up in your face. They're going to play some man coverage, and they expect to get pressure up front. So they're a well-coached football team. They take on the personality of their head coach, Coach Cozy, and those guys are going to be fired up, ready to go, especially since they felt like they let one get away this past weekend at Jackson.
Coach, you know, growing up here in Baton Rouge and being a son of Southernites, FAMU is one of those traditional rivalries for Southern that falls right up under Grambling, Jackson, and then like a FAMU. Always great games, back and forth, great talent, put a lot of pros in the NFL from both schools. Both schools are great academic institutions. It's good to see that they are here in the SWAC. They have been at the top of the SWAC on the east side and competing for the championship. I'm happy that FAMU is in the SWAC because we get a chance to play them year in and year out. Coach, but their facilities are definitely needing an upgrade. The last time we went there, it was just one of those things of, looks like Florida needs to invest in Florida A&M.
Well, I mean, that can be said, you know, about a lot of places. You know, I know that they're doing some things to try to upgrade their facilities, as well as many other teams in the conference. So, but, you know, hats off to them. Those guys are still recruiting quality athletes, student athletes. They're still playing at a high level. So, you know, it's great to have those things, but at the end of the day, the players going to play, they're going to make the plays, and they're going to win for you. So they're doing a good job with what they have to keep themselves relevant.
All right, when we come back, we're going to wrap up this week's edition of the Jaguar Football Show with Coach Terrence Graves.
Get your groove on with 3 new groovy games from the lottery. Put your boogie shoes on and pick up wild nines. You could win up to $9,000. Add in some smooth moves while adding up your cash. Play Add It Up. Win up to $15,000. This game is out of sight. Play Crossword Cash. Top prize is a whopping $30,000. Boogie on down to your nearest lottery retailer and play all 3 games today.
To protect my mental health, I like to listen to music and go on walks and just try to clear my mind.
I like to just go home, turn off all electronics, go on Do Not Disturb on my phone, and just sit there and prepare for the next day.
I read my Bible app every morning, and I also read daily affirmations just to make sure I stay motivated in my day-to-day.
To protect my mental health, I just take little breaks during stressful situations and realize where you are and what you're doing and reevaluate the situation from a different angle.
I like to journal, listen to music, and like go on walks. The scenery really like uplifts me.
I personally listen to music, I read books, I give myself affirmations to know that I'm going to be okay, and I know that I am better at defeating my mental.
Please call 988 if you're struggling with mental health or you need someone to talk to.
You can't smell it, but you can almost taste it. And whether it's for a family get-together or a game day feast, having Manda in the mix always sounds good. For 3 generations, their quality meats and original seasonings have made Manda a Louisiana legend and made their family sausage Louisiana's family sausage. Manda Fine Meats, the flavor says it all.
Welcome back to the Jaguar Football Show. Coach, as we close out this week's show, what are those areas of improvement that you want to work on as we get ready for this stretch run in the SWAC?
Just always working on the fundamentals and techniques, ball security, taking the ball away, tackling, throwing and catching, running, special teams.
Sounds like everything.
Everything. Everything that we do every day in practice or every week, we want to make sure that we always scratching where it itches. And we want to make sure the things that we do well, we continue to do well. The things that we don't do well, we got to find a way to improve those things, because in the end, those are the things that are going to determine how well you perform. So we just got to make sure that we're doing everything, paying attention to detail and making sure those guys are executed.
Well, of course, coaching the Jaguar football team, would love to see you in, is it Bragg Stadium at Florida A&M? So if you can, make the trip, support the Jaguars, and help us to bring home another SWAC victory. All right, Coach. Go Jags!